In today's video, I want to talk about the top 3 skill sets for investors. Now, when I think of a business enterprise, there are at least 4 profiles or avatars of individuals inside of that business enterprise. You're going to have laborers, people who work for the business. You're going to have operators, people who work in the business. You're going to have owners or CEOs, people in the highest position who work on the business. And then you're going to have investors, those who work above the business. Now, most small business owners, they have to fill all of those profiles. You know, just as well as I know, if you're a small business owner, you have to be the laborer working for the business. You have to be the operator working in it. You got to be the owner working on it. And you're trying to, at some point, get to a place to where you could be the investor working above the business. Well, I always recommend to my clients and students inside of our Millionaire Blueprint training and coaching program that even though you have to wake up every day as the laborer, as the operator, as the owner, just to make some money, just to keep the business alive, you still have to position yourself with the mindset and start working on the skill set as an investor. When that time comes that you're ready to start shifting your mindset and working on your skill set as an investor, these are the top 3 skill sets that you want to focus on. Number 1, asset management. Well, think about it. If you adopt my philosophy and start a holding company and have operating companies under it, you are at that point essentially an asset manager, because you are on top of the holding company, which is the parent. The holding company holds ownership interests of other companies. It holds other assets like copyrights, trademarks, or whatever the assets are that you accumulate under it, but you still essentially operate as an asset manager. Asset management is going to have a lot to do with how you accumulate assets, how you acquire assets. Either way, you have to have this skill set of asset management, and you develop that skill set by learning to identify with things that flow money to your enterprise, things that are valuable, things that increase your net worth, things that elevate your enterprise value, and start accumulating them, bringing them under the umbrella of your enterprise. So the first skill set is asset management. Okay. The second skill set is deal finding. And I'm not talking about finding a deal in some operating company that you have. I'm talking about finding deals that are massive enough to explode and grow your business. Now, these deals can be other businesses. These deals can be other assets that accelerate your growth. For me, I look at 2 different types of deals. I look at the acquisition of business deals, and I look at the acquisition of real estate deals. These are the 2 types of main assets that we want to acquire under our enterprise, businesses and real estate. Well, guess what? If you're going to have the skill set of deal finding, you have to, number 1, understand the process of lead generation. Even if you're hiring VAs or you have a team of people generating leads, you still need to understand the process of lead generation, because you want the right leads to be generated. And when the leads are generated, whether you're doing it or someone else is doing it, when they get to your desk, the other aspect of deal finding is underwriting. You have to know how to underwrite a deal if it's a business, a deal if it's a piece of real estate, a deal if it's some intellectual property or some other asset that can bring value, increase your net worth, and generate more revenue. You have to become very skilled at deal finding. And number 3, as an investor, capital raising. Capital raising. That means you want to, depending on what type of acquisitions you're looking at, you want to be familiar with private money lending. You may need to be familiar, especially in real estate, with private money lending, hard money lending. You might want to be familiar with the conventional or traditional lending that's available. You also want to familiarize yourself with crowdfunding, with syndicating. If you, as a small business owner, have to wake up every day and focus on being the laborer, being the operator, being the owner, if you can learn how to carve into those day-to-day activities, the process of developing the skill set as for being an investor and you start working on these 3 skill sets, asset management, deal finding, capital raising, you're going to accelerate and exceed all your expectations as a business operator. This is something that I continue to work on doing every day. This is something that our students and our clients inside of our Millionaire Blueprint training and coaching program work on. If you need more information, if you need support, if you just need some direction on how you could start carving this out into and putting it into your business, don't hesitate to click one of the links in the bio, reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you along the way. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow us on all platforms at Ramon Preston. Hit the notification button because we're dropping jewels on a day-to-day basis. I'll see you in the next video.